Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short, little unboxing video to share with you guys. These were the other two knives from Tools for Gents that were not in the previous Midgards Messer unboxing video. I assumed they were something completely different, and I realized one of them actually is a Midgards Messer knife. The other one appears to be something that is a Tools for Gents exclusive. I have not opened this up yet. I'm gonna save that for you guys. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Thanks to Tools for Gents for sending these in. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. I assume these will be available soon. Maybe they're available. I'll link Tools for Gents down below. Definitely check them out. Yes, they ship to the USA. If you don't live in the USA, you live in Europe somewhere, then you probably navigate that site no problem. If you live in the USA, switch it to English. They ship to the USA. They're good to go. I want to save this one. Let's open this first. TIDLC. TIDLC probably is what that means. Does this come out? Yeah, okay, here we go. Alrighty. Tools for Gents 2024. And, oh, okay. Model L. Bifur. Prototypes released June 24. Magna Cut and DLC. Oh, well, okay. What do we have here? Okay, titanium and DLC. Oh, this is a Midgards Messer. Interesting. All right, look at how they've captive. The pivot is captive. And at first, I thought that might be a tritium slot. Look, they've got it captive on the other side as well. Is this a... It is. This is a Fox collab. So this is made in Italy, and this is all titanium DLC. That's pretty cool. Look how they do the backspacer, too. That's probably Cerakote. So Cerakote titanium, because you can't get red with titanium. I mean, you can get close. You can get, like, magenta, right? But pretty good flipping action. Honestly, that feels pretty good. And we have a ridiculously thick blade stock. Detent feels good. Centering is spot on. Can you use the... Oh, yes, you can. This is kind of cool. I don't know about you guys. I feel like Fox and Midgards Messer... Fox? I don't know why I said it like that. It's not a collaboration that I assumed would take place. But this... I mean, you gotta admit, this looks like exactly what you would assume the combination of those two companies would look like. And this isn't the first time that they've collaborated. Everything else that they've collaborated on in the past has looked more Midgards Messer than it has Fox. This looks a little more Fox. Is the blade actually sharp enough to slice, given that it is almost certainly... I bet you that's almost a 1/4 inch. What's the purpose of making blade stocks that thick? Midgards Messer just loves to do that for fun. They know that a thicker blade doesn't translate to better utility. Boy, yeah, it's almost a 1/4 inch. That's just, it's almost like their thing. I mean, and it is their thing. It's factually their thing. They just do that, right? Now, you're going to be pushing the whole wedge through material, right? So obviously cutting paper is not going to perfectly demonstrate the the ease of utility here, but is the edge sharp enough to slice? Well, yes, it absolutely is. In fact, it does a lot better than I thought it was going to. It does substantially better than I thought it was going to. Okay, wow. They're claiming DLC, right? So that's pretty cool. Honestly, pretty interesting. Now, what is the other one? Oh, that's right. It had the note on top of it. It just says Bifur. Oh, no, it says Proto Bifur. Well, now hold on a second. I didn't realize that when I pulled this off, because I wanted to start the video without the note on it. I just assumed it's a different Midgards Messer model, but not only is it the same model, but this is saying it's in Damasteel. Okay, this suddenly became substantially more interesting, and we have to cut that. We got a sticker right here we got to cut real quick. Still going strong here with the railroad tie. Okay. Obviously a much more fancy deal here. This is warranty information, guarantee information that is almost entirely... Oh no, they do have a section that's in English, so there you go. Great. I'm very curious about this. Special. Okay. Oh, Holy crap. That is a freaking thick chunk of Damasteel. Good God. Woo! Wow, that is awesome. Oh, that looks nice. I love that. Not a hyper-reflective Damasteel blade, but unmistakably a super crisp Damasteel pattern. Wow. And look here, we've got, I believe, copper accents. Beautiful. Is it actually copper? I feel like it might be. Yeah. Oh, boy, isn't that... I want to say, isn't that something? That's what my grandma used to say. Oh man, this is actually really cool. I'm really excited about this. This is a pocket friendly, and I say that based on the overall size of the knife. It is a pocket friendly. Detent's pretty strong in a good way. A pocket friendly overbuilt hunka chunka. Yeah, made in Italy. Now. That made in Italy there, and it's either Magna Cut or Damasteel. You should be, before you go and look at the website, I'm going to guess this is going to be pretty expensive. There's no way that this is a cheap knife, right? Because these are not made in China. Let's get some quick specs. Wow, cool. Ooh, this, for a minute, it's just I think the edge is just more polished than normal. The overall length here, Bifur. Bifur. That's what this is called. Bifur. Okay. Overall length, under 8 inches, actually. 7.75 inches. Blade length, let's do cutting edge. 3.35 cutting edge, 3.35 inch blade length as well. Approaching a 1/4 inch. That is, aside from my PMP Alpha Beast. That is the thickest piece of Damasteel that I have ever seen. Wow. I mean, that's a lot of Damasteel. That is arguably 2 blades of Damasteel. It's not even arguable. It is. It's 2 regular blades of Damasteel. That's a lot, right? It's also a lot of Magna Cut. This is I don't say noticeably. No, it was in my imagination. This one has a slightly heavier detent than this guy. This guy's detent's about perfect. This guy's just it's a tad heavy, which I don't normally say. If you like to reverse flick your knives, that one's going to be a little bit robust. Let's do some size comparisons real quick. I really like that. That titanium and Damascus guy is really cool. So here it is up against something like the Demco 8010 and the Ritter Hogue. How about the Para 3? A little bigger than the Para 3. And maybe Hogue Deca. Very similar in overall length to the Hogue Deca. And then we'll do PM2, just to give you guys a good idea of size. And then maybe we should do... My computer over here to the left is going crazy because I keep dropping things and the mouse is sensitive. I don't know why why am I telling you guys this? It's distracting, I guess that's why. The weight on these guys, 7.34 ounces. How about this magnet? That's probably, that one feels heavier because that's got to be copper. Okay, so this guy's about an ounce less. Still heavy, but definitely cool. For those of you who like the idea, not everybody's going to like the idea of a super thick blade because realistically that is going to slow you down a little bit, right? But if you don't care, the edge is definitely sharp enough to slice. I mean, it'll still work. This is a much more carryable, much like the Migron Arma, right? Not quite as big, but a much more EDCable and much more practical in terms of the overall shape when we're talking about Midgard's Messer, right? You like the idea, you're like, the overbuilt knives are cool, but they're also ridiculous. I can't carry them. This is one of the most carryable, still much less convenient than your average pocket knife, but much more carryable, I think. It makes it a little interesting. All right. It'll be interesting to see how they price these. I'm guessing they're going to be pretty pricey. But that's going to be it for today. A really cool surprise from Midgard's Messer. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do of course have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.